Life throws us curveballs, moments when we need to gather, remember, and say goodbye. It's during these times that Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations stands with you.
They offer a wide range of affordable options from traditional funerals to modern celebrations of life. No matter your family's wishes, they can create a meaningful tribute without breaking the bank.
But here's the thing, affordability doesn't mean they cut corners. At Casey Family Options, they believe every life deserves a beautiful send-off.
So when life throws you a curveball, remember, you're not alone. Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations. Affordable care with endless compassion.
Visit them online at caseyfamilyoptions.com or call them today for a free consultation. 262-653-0667. Hey, Donnie, you want to help me move this weekend? Don't be that guy.
Your friends do not want to spend all day lugging your crap around for a few beers and pizza.
When you're looking to relocate, call on About Time Moving Systems. They have over 20 years of trusted 5-star experience.
Find them online at AboutTimeMoving.com. Your friends and your body will thank you. Oh no, I got pulled over again.
Well, you better call Parise. That's the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Frank and his team specialize in misdemeanors, felonies, DUIs, drug charges, domestic violence, and juvenile law.
Don't settle for any fly-by-night attorney you may find on a Google search.
Call the best, and that is the law offices of Frank J. Parise.
Call now, 262-656-9900, or send Frank and his team an email at fparise@fjpllc.com.
You'll be glad you called Frank Parise.
On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, get up and don't be a stranger as we knock one out of the park with our guest, Betsy Ade. Cue that music.
Hey there, Donnie.
Hey, Jason, what's going on, my friend?
We got a brand new season here at Ktown Connects. We're kicking off here.
Wow, Season 6. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it.
I didn't think we'd make it past episode 3.
Wow, what was that?
I don't know. But we did it.
We have. We're still here.
Season 6. Congratulations, we did it.
And we keep on growing in the world because now we have our very own studio.
Yes, we
are now
do.
recording at the A+ Mobility Recording Studio in downtown Kenosha.
Wow, A+ Mobility is the area's newest mobility and home medical equipment store.
Owner Ashley Knight is a certified occupational therapy assistant and aging-in-place specialist and can help you make the right choices for yourself or your loved one.
A+ Mobility is located on Kenosha's north side at 2324 18th Street. View their website at aplusmobilitysolutions.com for more.
Yes.
Wow, what a beautiful studio.
We'll get that down by the 30th episode.
Yes, we will. And you know what? A special thanks. I saw you over there, Betsy, rocking out to Dropping Daisies. What a theme song,
That
huh?
was awesome.
That was Dropping Daisies?
Yes.
Oh, they did great.
They did.
I remember
they do
that
us real
song
good.
Yeah.
from a long time ago.
They sang it at Tremper, I believe, right? Is that
I'm a Bradford person.
Bradford, okay.
But I remember that from elementary school.
Wow.
Our hometown.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we got it. We got a new theme song. Sorry, move over, Dropping Daisies. You're out.
No, I can't top that. I can't.
Yeah, they rocked it out for us. That was great.
Jason, what is brewing? What is brewing? Edit.
I'm not
Jason,
editing that.
Jason, what is brewing in the A+ Mobility Studio?
We're drinking some Bits and Pieces IPA from a Public Craft Brewing. They're located in downtown Kenosha, 628 58th Street. Find their website, publiccraftbrewing.com.
Yeah, Matt has some great beer there, great spirits, great atmosphere, and great food as well.
Yeah, they got a great menu there. You can stop in there and have lunch, have dinner. You can take some beers home to go, give some beers as gifts. I mean, you can do it all there.
Yeah, Public
Some
Craft
great
Brewing
entertainment there on occasion.
Matt does it good. Go big or go home. That's his slogan, isn't it?
I didn't know he had a slogan.
Well,
I thought it was beer for the people.
That's right.
That's what it says on the can, so get it right.
Well, we are here with Betsy Ade of the Well-Known Strangers. How are you? Welcome aboard.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great that you are here. A rock star is in our presence here.
We're kicking off the season right.
Yes, we are.
Use that term loosely, but there we go.
All right, well, we're just going to kind of get to know you in this first segment. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Yes.
All right. So, Betsy, you grew up in Kenosha, correct?
Yes, I did.
Oh, born and raised. Wow.
Born and raised. That's right.
So you love this town.
I do. I always talk about Kenosha. People always come back to Kenosha. They like to explore after high school, do some college stuff maybe, but a lot of people come back here.
Yeah, it's a good
They really
place.
value everything that it offers. So
So what
yes.
was little Betsy like as a little girl?
Oh, I was wild. I was always moving, doing something, tomboy, sports. I just remember moving a lot. I went to Forest Park Elementary,
Okay.
and then I went to McKinley Junior High.
Oh.
That's when we did the
Yes.
7th, 8th, 9th grade.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I
high
went to
school.
Lance for that, and
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, what? Junior high? What's that?"
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
old.
I know. Yeah, it was middle school. Right. Yeah.
So you grew up on the west side out there, Forest Park area?
Yeah, I grew up 54th Avenue. So,
I grew up on 57th Avenue,
oh, cool.
61st, and that dead end road down there.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the boundaries of whatever road that Forest Park is on, and then 60th Street, and we can go anywhere in between, like west and east. Well, we didn't really go that far, but I remember that there were billboards. I don't know if they're still there. On 60th, there were billboards
Oh, yeah.
up
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
And I remember walking to the billboards, climbing up, and just like
Oh.
sitting there within all the like pigeon crap and just like being all by myself and thinking I have this spot.
I think it was right
to
there by where the
myself.
funeral home is now.
Yeah.
Right on, I think it's 53rd maybe or something like that, 52nd maybe.
Yeah, something.
And
like
60th, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Very cool.
That was one of my favorite spots.
Yeah. So you didn't really discover your love for music until later on, but what was kind of some of your earliest memories, like music related?
Listening to records. We had a get up and clean the house Sunday morning kind of thing
Nice.
the whole family, and we would listen to all sorts of records, and then when CDs came out, we'd listen to those. I had early on, I remember like John Denver and Kingston Trio and some folky stuff. We also listened to Phantom of the Opera when CDs came out.
Okay.
Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables, and
Wow.
so I remember singing along to those before I really understood like how to sing or like how to actually hone a craft in music. So
Very cool.
yeah.
I still do the Saturday morning play records and clean the house. That's my
Oh yeah.
my
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So what was your relationship with your parents growing up?
Relationship. I mean,
Were you a rotten
I had
kid?
a pretty. No, I was very much. I tried to do what was right. I listened to my parents. My brother is 3 years older than I am, and kind of learned from his mistakes. He he was more of like pushing the envelope and kicking fences
Wild
and things
one a
like
little
that.
bit, yeah.
Yes. So I watched him, and
So you're like, I'm not going to do that.
yeah. Right. But we had a great relationship. My mom got sick when I was, she had always been kind of sick, in and out of hospitals and things. And she had passed away when I was 9. My brother was 11. It was right before his 12th birthday. And then my dad got remarried to Karen, which he's still married to now.
I love Karen, by the way.
You know Karen
I
Who
go way
doesn't know
back
Karen
with
Aid?
Karen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
She is magnificent. She really is.
Yeah, she is.
I hope she's listening. Hey,
love
Karen,
her.
I love you. I haven't talked to you in a while, but I appreciate everything you've done for me over the years. I love you. Okay.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Oh, look at you, Donnie.
You're gonna make her cry.
That was my plan.
Yeah, she's.
So, what was
awesome.
that like going through with losing your mom? How did you cope with that? Was it music or was it something else? Or
Well, I mean, I don't think you're ever quite sure really how you deal with something like that when you're that young. I do know that things that I've been working through as an adult would be, when I get to a certain place with a person and I feel like I've done enough. Like it's easy for me to just be like, see you later, and then never talk to them again, which is not very great. But, you know, when you have someone like that, like a pillar in your life, just kind of gone, like if you could deal with that, then other people are whatever, you know. But
you've had the worst, so you know if someone else screw you, okay, go. You know?
Sure, yeah. That's I mean that's something I've been working through. I don't think that's very healthy to do to people or very nice at all. But yeah, I mean I have a huge family, and my dad did a great job making sure we were around a bunch of people. And I think if you're grieving through anything, like, people who are going to make you, you know, help you through those things, keep you busy, and make sure they know, you know that you're loved by them. So
yeah, nice. So you're getting a little older. You're getting into you go to McKinley, and then you're at Bradford, and then you got involved in the sports. How'd you get involved in sports?
Well, I played softball since I was, I don't know, maybe 10. Maybe a little earlier than that.
Did you go to like KYF or anything, or was
I did CYC,
okay,
Christian Youth Council.
Yeah.
And that was actually one of my first jobs, was being an umpire. I was an umpire for little guys, little t-ball players. Oh my gosh, that's a good gig. That's really entertaining.
Did you ever get that coach? Like, no, he was.
Yeah, there's a couple, of course. Yeah.
I umpired for softball, and it was youth.
Yeah.
And oh my God, some of these coaches were like, man, I was just a teenager just trying to make some money. And oh, sorry, I blew the call. I don't know. Deal with it, right? I mean, geez, Louise.
That's a game. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Guy's still on my shit list.
Yeah, they have it's the Nash Park? No, not Nash Park. It's the one on 39th Avenue and Santarelli, I think Santarelli.
Oh, up towards Bradford up there? The ballpark there?
Yeah, that one. They have a sign up there that says this is not the majors or something like that. Like, calm down.
I like that.
Oh,
you know,
nice.
Everybody's here for a good time.
What was your favorite position playing ball?
Shortstop.
Yeah.
Short. I always dreamed of maybe being a pitcher, but I don't know. I like the action.
Yeah.
I like the diving, and one of my favorite things to do is someone's stealing.
Or pick them off.
Yeah. My high school catcher, she had an amazing arm. Michelle Gerber.
Okay.
She was amazing. And she would just throw it as hard as she could, and I would always be there, just kind of running past and just like grab it and just knock.
Hit the target, nail it.
Yeah,
Nice,
right.
Nice.
Were you a big fan of MLB or?
Not so much. I think I listened to a few like Cubs games when I was younger on the radio with my dad. I think we went to a couple games, but yeah, I didn't really get into
You
like.
just
wanted to play.
The passion you wanted to play.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'd rather
Shortstop,
play.
so you had a good arm, huh?
I had a decent arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, I like that.
Yeah. My son now is 15, and he's playing for Indian Trail, and he's gotten to a place where I can't keep up with him anymore. Like I used to be able to catch for him, and of course throw harder than him, but he's got me beat, man.
All right.
He's huge.
What position is he?
He's a pitcher.
Oh, pitch. Oh,
catcher, and he plays third.
Wow. Oh, so he's got a real good arm at third then too,
doing
huh?
good, yeah.
And he's a pitcher. Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Is he gonna go pro?
He wants to. That's a big dream of his.
Well, we've had
Yes.
many athletes come out of this town, so it can happen.
Of course, I believe in him. He's got it going on. He's got the passion for it. So
He doesn't want to be a rock star or do music?
no,
No?
despite my greatest efforts, like here's a ukulele, here's a guitar.
No, give me a mitt and a ball.
Yeah.
But you gotta love it because you have a passion for that as well. So that's gotta feel good, right?
Oh yeah, it's been a huge place for us to bond. Just playing catch. And I did that with my dad when I was younger too. So it's kind of a traditional thing.
So you mentioned music, Donnie, and in high school is kind of when you started discovering your love for music. How did that evolve?
I looked up quite a bit to my brother, and he was in choir, and he was in a few plays as well. So he was interested in the arts, and I kind of followed him around a lot when I was younger, and always watched what he was doing next.
Yeah.
And he had a very exciting
Kind of mocked your big brother kind of thing. Huh?
Yes. Yeah, I was that sister. He's like, get out of here, ruining my reputation. But he was in choir in Bradford, and they have the most amazing music program. That's what I love about this city is like how much they value the arts and how much they put into the high school choirs and like what was it? It's the what's the old English feast that I don't know if they still do that. But I was involved with, I wanted to do a cappella choir and I finally made it when I was a senior.
Okay.
And so they did this old English feast. Tremper and Bradford did it.
Huh.
You've heard of that?
No.
Oh, it was huge. The magical feast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have heard of that now you mentioned it.
Yeah, it was like the Renaissance era, and
Yeah.
they'd bring you food, and you'd have these 7-course
Okay.
meal, and there'd be gestures and everything, and
Nice.
they'd have the singers just sit at this big long table and sing songs, and people will entertain you.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's really.
So, just I want to go back for a minute when you were playing sports. Did you have any nicknames? Do you have a nickname?
I don't. Not that I know
No?
of. No.
Not that anyone told you about.
No, Ade Gator. Like I played softball in college, and my coach called me Gator just because
Gatorade. Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gator's not bad.
It didn't really stick to me. I was like, okay,
It could be worse.
yeah, it could be worse, especially the last name Ade. Right.
I hear you. So, you graduate from Bradford, class of 96.
Yes.
You get a scholarship for softball.
Yes.
Wow.
Go to UW Parkside, huh?
Yeah, that was really.
So you were
cool.
you weren't just some average ball player. You were top of the line back then at Bradford. Then huh?
I mean, I enjoyed the sport. Like I loved playing softball. I love tennis too. That was something that I
Really?
started in high school. I never played tennis before, but I was
Now, I have to ask, do you play tennis nowadays?
Not recently, no. I'm kind of afraid what my body would do if I got on the court, but I'd be open to it.
So then you go to Parkside then?
Went to Parkside,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then when did your whole thing with the music kind of come around? Because your brother had the band.
Yeah, he came home, so he was in the military, served for the Air Force. And he came back one year, and he played me a song that he wrote. It's called RSVP. And I was just enamored. I was like, wow, you did that all by yourself? And he played the guitar, and he sang this song, and I'm like, I want to do that. And so little by little, I went the professional route. I got a bachelor's in psychology.
Wow.
And I worked for professional services group / community impact programs, which is in Kenosha down. I think they're still downtown. I'm not sure. But I did kind of social work stuff. I was a liaison for a program called Youth Outreach. So you'd advocate for the student that was at risk of being in gangs, drugs.
Oh, is this while you're in school?
This was after. So
okay.
I graduated with a
Okay.
psych degree, and then my first job for
What
a couple
was
of
that?
years was with Youth Outreach. So,
very
which is
cool.
What
great.
made you want to focus on that when you were in college?
I was told that was the steps that you take. You get a job, you get a degree, you get a job, and then you start there. And I mean, I didn't really think much of making music, like a professional choice. I didn't really know how to do that. I knew I enjoyed it. I did some backup singing. My brother was a part of a band called The Other Side, so I did some backup vocals with him. I would sit at
Remember
the
that
gigs.
first time?
No.
No.
I probably blocked
No.
it out. I am not a natural born performer. That is for sure.
So you've
I'm
come a long way,
totally introverted. Yes, completely. And I don't know how or why. I would never imagine I would ever do something like this if I was younger.
Wow.
But it's happened,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm loving it. I still have a lot of anxiety. And I mean, I don't care who I'm performing for. It could be a bunch of kindergartners. I'd get
Yeah.
nervous for it. But yeah, it's I did a little with his band, and then kind of slowly got into performing little by little.
Okay. Because the other side then evolved into Rainy Day Crush.
Rainy Day Crush,
Okay.
yeah, yep.
And
yeah.
that you
That's
became
when
a little more active then?
That's when I was the lead singer.
Okay.
And then we signed with a tiny record label based out of Minnesota, Skywater Records it was, and that lasted a couple years. So we did some gigs around Minnesota. We tried to like do it from the ground up, and our band broke up there, and then I had to get a job, so I was in Minnesota
you
for a while.
stayed there. That's how you lived there for a little bit. Okay, all right.
Yep.
So let's back up a little bit. So you don't remember your very first gig, but what's the earliest gig you remember in Kenosha? Where was it?
That was
at?
a Brat Stop. For
Brat
sure.
Stop, huh?
Yeah, that was the first show that I sang lead on.
Okay.
And that was wild to me, like Brat Stop. It's the Brat Stop. Right? That's a big
Big
gig.
first gig, yeah.
Yeah, and we did well. I got off the stage. I'm like, I'm going to do that again.
Oh, so you felt
Over
it,
and
you
over. I
loved
felt it. I felt that energy, and
How nervous were you before you took the stage?
completely
Were you a
a
mess?
wreck.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Then you got up there and you just nailed it. You felt it, and you're like,
Felt
this is
it,
what I
yeah.
want to do.
I don't remember really how it went, like how I sounded, very
there any
new
video of it out there?
I don't know.
It's a call to action. If anybody has that video.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
Yeah, wouldn't it? It would be.
Yeah.
So you're taking a break from music. You're up in Minnesota. That's when you
Yep.
become a mom and you kind of start working with autistic kids. Is that kind of how you started working, getting involved in that there?
Yep. Yeah, I worked for Minnesota Autism Center and did in-home therapy. Worked with kids on the spectrum, all sorts of types of kids, and
That's a lot of work. What made you decide to go that way?
I think I had experience a little bit. I worked a little bit with WEAP, the Wisconsin Early Autism Project.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's still a thing, but I had like a year or so experience with that, and it goes along with my degree, and I applied and needed a better job than a mailroom at insurance company. So I was like, I'm going to do something more interesting than this.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, I think we're going to take our first break, and we'll be right back with much more with Betsy Ade, including the well-known strangers and a little bit about her time on The Voice. So we'll be right back.
I can't wait. Hey, where are you going?
I'm getting down to Frank's Diner. They're only open for breakfast and lunch, so I got to hurry.
What do they have down there, Jason?
Amazing food. They have their world-famous garbage plates, but so much more. Fantastic homemade French toast, delicious sandwiches for lunch, and be sure to check out their daily specials. They're always coming up with something new and different.
That's Frank's Diner, located in downtown Kenosha at 508 58th Street. Whether you're buying, selling, or just curious about the local market, Shannyn Franklin of ReMax Newport Elite would love to offer her support and service.
Shannyn knows Kenosha both as an agent and a neighbor, and she can help you find exactly what you're looking for.
Find her realtor webpage at remax.com or give her a call at 262-960-5182 to begin your real estate journey. And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
Oh my God, the best break I've ever heard in Season 6.
It was an amazing break.
Yes, it was. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors for that. And we are here with Betsy Ade. And you know what? The newest single is out. Get Up. It is on every streaming platform you can think of, correct?
Yes, it
It
is.
is out there, so go listen to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes,
my
please.
goodness. And follow Betsy Ade and the Well-Known Strangers on Facebook, Instagram, X, a.k.a. Twitter, YouTube, and check out their website, wellknownstrangers.com, for all upcoming shows, releases. Everything you want to know is right there on that website.
How do you do on Twitter? Are you okay?
Me personally?
Oh, you're the
No.
band. Yeah,
we try to keep up.
Okay, yeah,
we try to keep up.
We don't
yeah.
use our Twitter very well. We don't get a big response from it.
No.
We're better with
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram, I think.
Yeah.
I'm
We
working
try to
on-
TikTok.
I'm
but
working
that
on
didn't work.
TikTok, but that's weird. I'm old. I don't get it.
You just gotta know how to be cool, and we're not very cool. So
All right, Betsy, let's get up to speed here.
let's do that.
The Voice. How did this happen?
Come on.
The Voice, the television show, The Voice.
Television. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a wild ride for sure.
Well,
Well, I have a couple questions about this whole thing. I mean,
Well,
you've
here
talked
we go.
about this on numerous other interviews, so we don't have to go into the details about what you went through. But
Okay.
so you flew out to LA at least twice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who paid for these flights?
They paid for that.
Both flights, huh?
They paid for all the flights.
And all the flights. Okay.
Yes,
All
they
right.
paid for us. We got a bit of a stipend while we were out there.
That's all my question. The hotel room paid for it and everything too? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Cool.
They had
I hope you were
Now
living
for-
it up.
I was. I just enjoyed really like the time.
Just being out
alone.
there.
You just, yeah, they give you like a radius that you can't travel outside. You have to be like sequestered, and
Oh.
I think I said that right, but
Like a jury?
sign out and sign back in, kind of thing.
Huh.
And I think it was more for they didn't want. There are so many people who are like stalk the contestants, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so they try to figure out what's going on and try to anticipate what's going to happen on the show. And they are on these threads and they share information, and maybe, they'll take a picture of the corner of a room a contestant is in and match it with another contestant and say, we think these two are going to be blah, 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 like whatever. So I completely understand like the process that they have to go through, and it's so many moving parts,
Okay.
right? And you get there and they're like, ask very little questions. Like you can ask questions, but just like enjoy the experience, and don't think too much about like why things are happening. Just like do your best work, enjoy the time. And there's people who can't to do that. Like there's like they complain about things, and I'm like, are you kidding me? How are you not enjoying?
Yeah.
Like this is what
you
an
got like a little
experience to have.
vacation. Yeah, you're getting
Yeah.
out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So you weren't able to even talk about anything that happened on the show with your friends and family, right?
Yes, that is correct. Yes, there's a little bit of a lag with the airing and the recording of it all. So my kid was in 4th grade, and he knew some things, because of course you had to tell just to prepare and plan for things. So he had to keep things quiet for like 3 months.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, he
So
did
what-
really well.
What happens if you say something and it gets
You
out?
could get kicked out.
Oh,
There,
really?
yeah, there.
They're pretty strict about it, or
Yeah, it's like, I mean, that's the whole show. It's
Right.
like the anticipation, and there was a contestant that said too much or asked too many questions, and the rumor was that's why that
they
person
got the
went.
X. Ooh,
So they take it very seriously, as they should. They put
Right.
a lot of work into it, and
A lot of work
the
and
people
money.
are wonderful.
So is it true? I heard like a rumor that when you're a contestant in these shows, you're not allowed to perform your music anywhere else. Is there something like that? Is that
Yeah, there's a
true?
lot of those rules. There's
So you couldn't like do gigs out there while you're hanging out?
Yeah, you couldn't do gigs.
Okay.
There were some rules about writing. Anything you wrote out there, they had a right to.
Okay.
What? How would they even know?
Well, just don't tell them.
Right.
I mean,
We'd be like, hey
their
guys,
ways.
hey voice, I wrote this masterpiece, but I guess you own it now.
right? This is true. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't care much about all the rules. I just kind of followed along and just understood that you could really mess things up if you
Yeah.
challenge.
Don't
or
rock the boat, I
whatever.
guess. Just kind of, okay. Just
that's
go out there.
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Cool. So if they called you for a comeback, would you come back and do it?
I don't know. I thought about that a couple times. I don't want to I got as far as I got further than I thought I would ever get,
Yeah.
and I was able to do a couple commercials, and I got a professional recording that's on iTunes now, and all these benefits, and I'd hate to go back and then suck.
The boot right away.
Yeah, that one. She tried to go back and she was terrible.
So due to the voice, is that kind of why you changed the band name to Betsy Ade and the Well-Known Strangers?
Yeah, we tried to capitalize on that.
Because before that, you were just the Well-Known Strangers.
That's
you were
right.
just the singer of this band, and but now I guess you have to capitalize on that.
Yeah, we tried it. Yeah, COVID hit right after that, and
Yeah,
kinda
that was
ruined
bad
our
timing.
plans. But
So
It is what it is.
with the Well-Known Strangers, what were some of your favorite places in Kenosha to play? The most memorable shows, maybe, or something. Do you have any of those?
Yeah, I mean, the Rockit was great. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a great stage, great sound. I really like Fusion.
Oh, I miss
yeah,
Fusion
Miss
so
Fusion.
much.
That was such a beautiful
I loved it.
space, and
I loved what Amy and Danny were doing.
yeah,
It
they had
was
some
just-
great ideas. Yeah, yeah,
I just COVID, it was just
yeah. That was sad.
Well, they took it over like during COVID.
You're
It was
right.
like, really? Like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Now, when you took on the fame from The Voice, and even like before that, you've always been an advocate for fundraisers and benefits. You've tried to give back as much as you can. You had one of your songs was like devoted to human trafficking, to prevent
right.
human trafficking, not for that.
Prevent, yes.
Yeah. What was some of your favorite involvements with the fundraisers you've done over the years?
Well, the initial one that we did at Memorial Hall in Racine,
Okay.
like that was a big one. That was, I think, a start of, like, we understood like how our music could affect other people.
Yeah.
And then it also, the networking that happened with that event kind of brought us to a place where, okay, this is kind of something that we stand behind, and so other people, of course, like it takes a huge amount of people to fight something like this, and so there's always like a need for fundraising, or we started a video, and we had the Racine Police Department. They dedicated their time, and now the video that we made is being used for like a training session nationwide. So it feels good to be a part of something that
just helping out.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
you can't put a price tag on that.
No, you can't.
You really can't.
That is true. Yeah. So
Also, you brought up video. You did a music video on the beach here in Kenosha.
we
a few years
featured.
ago.
Yeah, we featured
Backyard
most
Dream
of the
Studio did it
Backyard
for you
Dream-
guys?
Oh,
Yes.
they're amazing,
Yes.
right? And they're
I was
doing
being
some
asked you about
wonderful
that
things.
video because you have a lot of clips
Yeah.
of Kenosha on there.
Yeah.
There's a Jeep on the beach. Mm-hmm. Did you have to get a permit for that or anything, or did you just sneak in and do it real quick, or what?
I don't know anything about that.
You were just there to perform.
I just watched it happen. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that happened. It could have been an in and out. I'm not positive.
That was for the summer. What's the name of the song? Summer.
The Light Up My Summer.
Light Up My
is
Summer
the name
video.
Of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun video. So check that one out. It's got a lot of great Kenosha landmarks
Yes.
in it. And Alex Curtin, a former guest of Ktown Connects.
Yes, he put that together with
Yeah,
them.
good guy. Good guy.
Yeah, we had Kimberly Warner, I think, fronted some of the stuff for that.
She
was
a former guest of the K-Talk
yeah,
podcast.
From Authentique?
Authentique, yeah. She helped us along. She
Really?
was helping us out a little bit for a tiny bit of time, yeah.
I'm kind of surprised at that.
She doesn't listen.
I got to give a little credit. More credit's due.
You got any shows lined up this year?
I do. I have to credit so we're taking a little bit of a break to finish recording.
Oh, recording,
this
huh?
album, yes.
Ooh, what's the album called? Can you spell it for us?
Yes. The album's called Dawn.
Oh.
Yes.
And it is the name of my mother who passed away.
Oh.
So it's kind of like it's set up as like a book, and the first couple chapters are like the beginning significant parts of my life, and we tried to write these songs in a way where other people can connect to it too. So like the first song in the album is called Forever, and it's about
That's out streaming right now, correct?
yeah.
we
The
listened to it.
the first 5 are out there right now,
Okay.
and so that was about losing her, but still kind of feeling her around and hearing the voice. If you lose somebody, they're still always with you. In some sort of way, you hear like, well, what would my mom say if she knew I was doing this, and she would say this, or so
Oh.
yeah, those kinds of feelings, which kind of transcend, I think, with other people. But right now, the last one was kind of the last song that had been released, Get Up. So that's kind of a little bit about like how I felt when I was on The Voice, like all these people, these cool kids are like, and you feel like kind of, I don't belong here, or I feel insecure about something. You got to kind of pull yourself up and get through it and just walk out the door, like own the day kind of thing.
Yeah.
No matter how you feel.
Cool.
So yeah, we're gonna. You asked about gigs. Okay,
Or albums. When's the album dropping?
The whole album, not really sure.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
A work in progress.
Yeah.
You got to get it right. You got to do it.
But
I have a question we didn't cover. You're a songwriter and singer. What instruments do you play?
I play a little bit. I mean, I can tool around a little bit on the guitar, and then a little tiny bit on the piano. Very, very, very limited. But I play the ukulele.
Okay,
like that's
cool.
Easy enough to. I wouldn't say I mastered it, but I feel very comfortable on the ukulele.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
And then you have bandmates to help like write the songs, and
yes,
it's a combination.
Everybody pitches in whatever they can.
Okay.
Usually it's Joe and I, the guitarist. Him and I kind of get together and discuss what the song's going to be about. A vibe, and then he has his own in-home studio, so he is really great with the production side. And we work with Nick Radovanovic out of. He used to be at Wire and Vice up towards Milwaukee area, but now he's working out of his own home. But he mixes, and then Steven Sevner, I think I'm saying his last name right. Sevner, he does our mastering. So
cool.
Yeah, they do.
And who else is in the
job.
band?
So we have.
We gotta get some shout outs.
Scott Fox is a drummer. Scott Fox. It's like it's one of those names where you can't say his name without saying his last name too. Scott Fox. We have Ryan Anderson. He's the cellist. He's a new cellist. And then Joe Adamick is the guitarist. John Kulas is the bassist. And then we just had one of the most amazing additions to our band, Katie Todd from Chicago, which she has a very amazing resume of past shows and a huge music career. But she had put that away for a while and became a mom, and she's a mother of 4, and so she's kind of getting back into it. We were looking for someone, and
what does she do?
She's the piano player, backup vocalist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I got to ask this question because
Uh-oh.
Well, no, Kenosha has this weird thing with like these string instruments in these rock bands. And you have a cello player. We have like Denoma had the violin player. Would You Kindly has a violin player. I know like 4 bands from Kenosha that have this, and I don't think I've seen any other like popular band from out of Kenosha that does it. It seems like it's almost like a Kenosha thing.
Yeah? Oh, maybe it is.
Have you noticed this in other bands? In like bands that you listen to and stuff? Do you see this kind of element out there, or is it?
Now that you're saying it, I guess so. Yeah, I mean,
it's a big thing in Kenosha. I mean, a lot of bands have that addition. It's just an odd thing. And
yeah.
And Denoma did it years ago, and I was like, okay, that's weird. But then you guys got the cello player, and there's another one too that has something.
Would You Kindly?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
The 3-piece. I don't know if they're still a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of an odd thing that I've noticed around Kenosha.
I love the sound.
It's cool. It's cool. It's something different.
I think it just all flows so well.
Yeah. Cameron Fair was the cellist that we had before. I think he helps out Would You Kindly a little bit every once in a while. And he it was so cool to see him grow from that classical cellist guy who was sitting down and just trying to hit the right notes, and now he's rock star cellist where he has he's got the strap on thing, and he's he can walk around and play to the crowd and stuff. So
Betsy, you were going to tell us about these upcoming gigs.
Yes, I have to say a shout out to Vic Serra, because he was on point. This was something I forgot to do before I got here, and he came through. So our first show is Saturday, March 2nd at Gibson Music Hall in Appleton, which is an amazing venue. If you want to travel just a little bit further north, you will not be disappointed.
Okay.
The place is amazing.
Cool.
And then there's a private show a little later. We're doing the Edelweiss tour. And that is on, let's see, hold on one second. Thursday, September 5th. So it's a little further down the way. But we sold that one out. It's like, I don't know, 50 or 60 people, but it was still, we sold it out. But
Sold out for this September or for last time?
last time
I'm
we
like,
did
well, you're selling tickets 9 months in
no,
advance.
no, yeah, maybe one day. But and then we're doing Skyline again, Skyline Music, July 23rd.
I'm sure more dates will pop up. And
Yeah,
just follow them on social media, and you'll find out all that stuff. So.
We weren't really sure. There's a lot of stuff, like personal stuff, happening right now with our band. So we're kind of concentrating on the recording, finishing these 4 songs, and then we'll show up again. We'll show up again come summertime.
Tell us about the Stranger Nation.
Ooh.
Stranger Nation. Yeah, that's cool. It's it's people who are dedicated to the music of well-known strangers, and I don't know, it was just kind of a catchy kind of thing.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, people. We have amazing amounts of. Our fans are awesome. So, and like they keep showing up. we don't have a lot of like brand new music always. We try to like do new covers, like learn new covers.
Oh, change things up, yeah.
Yeah, change things up a little bit, but our like original stuff is kind of slow going when we spit stuff out, but our fans are very loyal and they show up. And
well, isn't Dawn your 6th album? Is that a 6 full lengths, or is that
no, I think it might be the 5th, and Joe is really good at interviews with all of these like dates and,
that's
and
fine.
The timeline and all that.
But so it sounds like you have a ton of music out there, though. You just gotta.
Yeah, we have a good amount.
Okay, cool.
We're not done. I think we gotta find a way to just kick them out. We have to find that formula where you get in, you write all these things, and we've had writing sessions where we would go away for the weekend and we'd come out with like 3 or 4 songs, and but it's a little harder to do during the winter season.
Yeah, and then we get older, we get responsibilities and do other things and kids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's Betsy Ade. She is the lead singer of the Well-Known Strangers. Their newest single is called Get Up, and it's available on streaming platforms everywhere. You can follow Betsy Ade and the Well-Known Strangers on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. And check out their website at wellknownstrangers.com.
Do it now. Support
Yes.
Betsy.
Thank you.
So we're going to take our last break here, and we'll be right back to wrap things up with Betsy Ade. So don't touch that dial.
Looking for that perfect gift?
We'll contact Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt for a fabulous, one-of-a-kind creation.
Aaron specializes in metal, canvas, leather, and wood to bring amazing works of art to life.
Contact him now by finding him on Facebook at AHDidIt. That's all one word.
Where do all the cool cats hang out? At Union Park Tavern, of course.
UPT, as it's called by the hipsters, is located at 4520 8th Avenue, and they serve up great libations and award-winning food.
They're open at 11 a.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. on weekends for a fantastic breakfast.
I forgot to mention they have musical entertainment almost every night of the week and one of the greatest beer gardens in town.
That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue.
And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
That's right, Donnie. And what time is it now?
It is time for Kenosha Connects. And Kenosha Connects is brought to you by Wink Beauty Boutique. They offer the very best in skincare services, including lash extensions, custom facials, and body treatments. And, of course, waxing. Don't forget about that, Jason.
Amazing.
Wink Beauty Boutique is located right above the Village Supper Club at 10909 Sheridan Road. And guys, a gift certificate would be a perfect gift for your girl, your mom, your aunt, and get this, even your grandma. She could use a waxing too. I saw her the other day.
It's not just women that can use waxing.
Anybody. I've been there. I've got waxed. Sarah and her team does a great job on everything at Wink Beauty Boutique. Visit their website at winkbeautyboutique.com for more info. Go see our good friend Sarah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, Sarah, for being a sponsor again this season. So one of our longest sponsors.
Yes, she's a big supporter of the show.
So, Betsy, we have just a few little Kenosha questions here for you.
Okay.
Where was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
The last great meal.
Yeah, that you ate out.
Oh my gosh, this is not Kenosha. I'm trying to think Kenosha.
I mean, you still live here, right?
Yeah.
And you
really
eat,
go
right?
out to eat much. Yes. I mean, I love a Casa Capri pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's one of my favorite pizzas around here.
Okay.
Did I do downtown? I mean, I used to do 56 is good. And of course, Frank's.
Yeah, Frank's is great. Okay.
Can't
Coffee
beat-
Pot is a
see?
breakfast place.
Yeah.
Great breakfast, both places.
We were trying to get the girls on the show, and they're kind of chickening out. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh.
Well, one of them is. One of them's in, one of them's out. So we're trying to get both of them in.
Okay.
Yeah, Julie
Okay.
wants to be on Janice.
They're afraid they're going to get drunk and say something that they're going to regret. Because I don't know if you know the girls very well, but they like to have a good time.
Yes. Well, I mean, you can edit it, right? Edit us.
Yeah, we do what we can.
Teach them the edit thing.
All right, where in Kenosha would you recommend someone going on a first date?
Oh gosh, there's so many places down by the lake.
Yes.
Just I feel like anywhere you walk, there's that boardwalk that they have down by.
Oh, down by the beach
is
down
it-
there,
oh, yeah. I mean, just that little route down to the lighthouse and
Yeah,
back.
that's a
you
great
know,
little loop
really
right there.
nice.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
Take my dog down there all the time. Do a little loop around.
Yeah.
All right. Today or all time, what's your favorite local place to see a band?
Ooh, to see a band around here.
In Kenosha.
In
yeah. This is
Kenosha.
Kenosha question.
Yes,
So.
yes. Well, I mean, we talked about Fusion. That is
Yeah.
no longer, but
Well, it's all time, so yeah, you can say that. But
yeah, there's I don't know. I think the festivals, the Wisconsin. What am I thinking of? The one they have every year.
oh, the Whammy Festival out at the Brat Stop?
No, the one downtown. Why am I blanking on that right now?
Celebrate America?
No. They
Turbid
don't come to
Island?
me. No, it's a festival. It's got a it was Candy Eisenhower's.
Oh,
stuff.
Taste
Taste
Taste of Wisconsin. Hello,
Wisconsin.
right?
Yes.
Okay, Taste of Wisconsin. Yeah, really cool bands pop
Yeah,
up there for
that's
sure.
a great place for
Yeah.
local bands.
and
It's
just spend the whole weekend there. You know,
yeah. That's a good answer.
from
Good
the
answer.
beginning. Yeah, like afternoon all throughout the day.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, take a Uber home and
Exactly.
All right, what now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
Well, fusion is
Oh, yeah.
is the theme here, right?
the answer to everything,
I guess, right? Fusion.
That's so true, though.
yeah.
It's
Such a great
beautiful-
place.
It was. I was talking about Appleton and people who come out and listen, really like the active listeners. I think my experiences at Fusion, the people who came out to listen, really sit and listen to
Yeah.
the music.
Yeah.
I think it gives you that vibe. You know, it kind of you get in there and you know something cool is going to happen. You know, so I really admire what they did over there.
Yeah, that makes that place already. Now, what is it, a hair salon now?
Yes, it's a great hair salon, Hush Beauty Lounge.
All right, Betsy. This is a question from one of our listeners. What is something about Kenosha that you would like new residents to know?
New residents should, I think, like the lakefront. Like there's so much going on. There's during the summertime, just go out and do things.
Go east.
Go east, yes, towards the lake. There's so much to be a part of. You know, the Parks Department does a wonderful job of putting trails in, like what they did with Pets Park,
Yeah.
and just the music and the arts around Kenosha. Like it's always booming, especially during the summertime. So
Yeah, experience it, huh?
yeah, like look for things and just go out and be out with the people.
I like that line, go east.
Go east, yes.
I think we should coin that term.
Yeah, the little picture of the
Trademark it,
lakefront.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, I think we got this answer from you earlier, but I got to ask. Your favorite pizza place in Kenosha?
yeah, that's a Casa Capri.
Casa Capri, yeah. Okay,
Casa
all right,
Capri,
all right. How about this one? When's the last time you rode the streetcar?
Oh, not too long ago.
Okay.
It was maybe 4 years ago. Maybe that is long ago. I don't know, but yeah. And I totally brag about that. Like it's just it's the cutest little loop that they do, and it's streetcars.
It's fun looking. It's kind of neat to look at.
yeah. It's just kind of cool that it's still around.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Yes.
Big Star or The Spot?
Oh, The Spot.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
The Spot, 100%.
Oh, 100% all the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
My
okay.
parents met there. My mom was a car hop, and my dad worked at Sunnyside. So.
Oh, right next door. Yeah,
yeah.
perfect.
Perfect. Of course it would be The Spot.
And their burgers are way better too.
They are. They're more expensive, but they're better. So.
Yes.
All right, that was our Kenosha Connects, brought to you by Wink Beauty Boutique. And what time is it now?
It's time for trivia, and that's brought to you by The Lettering Machine, located at 725 50th Street. The Lettering Machine can customize almost anything: gifts, uniforms, school apparel, office attire, accessories, you name it. Be sure to check out their online novelty shop at theletteringmachine.com, as they have some awesome ready-made designs just for you.
And you.
I like that sound.
Yeah. All right, Betsy. We know you were a softball superstar in your younger days. We're going to see how well you know the lingo. So for today's trivia, we're looking at baseball slang terms. I'm guessing they're probably the same as softball or close. We're going to see. So I'm going to give you a popular slang term in the sport, and you must describe what I'm talking about. So we have 3 questions for each of you.
Not multiple choice?
No, just open-ended.
All right.
So we got 3 for you, 3 for Donnie. We'll start with Donnie here. Donnie?
I'm ready.
What is a golden sombrero?
It is 4 strikeouts in a game.
Holy wow.
That's what I was going to say.
Good job, Donnie.
Did you know that I
Not at all.
I know baseball?
I know you know baseball, so I gave you the hardest ones here. Because Betsy, I gave her the easy ones. Like, okay, Betsy,
Okay, I like that.
what's a bag?
A bag is a base.
There you go.
Okay, yep. Thanks
Donnie?
a lot for that one.
Sometimes these people don't get them. I'm like, oh, man. Donnie?
Yes.
What's a snowman?
I don't know this one.
Oh, Betsy, can you steal?
Snowman, is it a type of pitch?
When a team hangs a snowman, it has scored 8 runs in an inning because the 8 resembles a snowman.
I've never heard that one.
8 with a head
Betsy,
on top.
let's see if you can go ahead here.
Okay.
Around the horn.
Around the horn. That's when people throw. So you get an out, and then you throw it to the shortstop. Shortstop throws to second, third, first to the pitcher.
For a double play,
What?
right?
No.
Yeah, for a double play.
Yes, there you go. Yeah. A double play that begins with a third baseman and goes to second and then to first.
Yes, around the horn.
Or shortstop, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
I thought I had I touched it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean
You touched
That's for
all
a double.
You touched all the bases.
so
on
you're
that
up.
one.
You're up 2-1.
All the bags.
Donnie, let's see if you can tie it up. All those bags. Donnie,
Yep.
What is an ultimate grand slam?
An ultimate grand slam. An ultimate grand slam. A game-winning grand slam.
Walk off.
You need to be
Yeah.
more specific.
Walk-off.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game-ending grand slam when the hitter's team is down by exactly 3 runs in the final inning of play.
Okay. All right. You're. I was wrong, but I was thinking that I should have
I'll give you a
said
half
it.
a point. 'Cause you're going to
Thank
lose
you.
anyway.
To win the
you.
game. To
Yeah,
win the game.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Betsy, looks like you're going to have this one. Your final one for you is what is a no-no?
A no-no, like a no-no square? Like, no, don't touch me there. That's my no-no square.
In baseball or softball.
No. I've never heard that before. No.
Well, you won anyway. It's a no-hitter.
Oh, okay.
A no-no.
No.
So, but you won anyway.
Okay.
And you won a T-shirt from the Lettering Machine.
Yes. Does it come with a butthole? Does it come with a butthole sticker?
I think we can find one for you.
I think we do have some, actually.
Here is your Ktown Connects T-shirt, courtesy of the Lettering Machine.
Wow, thank you so much.
Start to see you wearing that on the stages this year.
Comfy, yes.
A sweat rag for you on stage.
And a good jacket to put on over that.
Thank you so much for joining us here, Betsy.
Be sure to follow Betsy Ade and the Well-Known Strangers on all those social media posts, and watch out for their new album coming out this year.
And what's that website?
wellknownstrangers.com.
All right. Yeah, do that. Do that. Also, look for this episode and many more episodes of the Ktown Connects podcast on Spectrum Channel 14 and the Kenosha Community Media streaming channel on the Roku box.
Roku!
Every Wednesday, 11 a.m. and Sunday at 5 p.m.
That's amazing.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
Yeah, also on Sunday, February 4th at the Rhodey Center of the Arts is the Know Your Vote Kenosha Mayoral Forum, where all the official candidates for Kenosha Mayor are expected to attend to help our citizens make an informed vote in the primary election on February 20th.
The Q&A session will be run and moderated by Pete Sargent of AM 1050 WLIP, and with us, the Ktown Connects podcast, serving as hosts and organizers.
Admission is a $2 citizen donation to the Rhodey Center for the Arts. No pre-sale tickets. This event will be recorded by Kenosha Community Media to re-air the next day on their website and Spectrum Channel 14.
And you know what, Betsy and Jason and everybody you know, don't forget to follow the Ktown Connects podcast on all social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, YouTube, TikTok. Drop us a 5-star review or a thumbs up or a great review on all of our podcast providers. We need those reviews, people. Let's do it.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by our Patreon subscriber of the week, and that's Alex Kurdna.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
Thank you for all your
did
support.
That Betsy Ade video.
Yeah. If you'd like to become a Patreon subscriber, visit ktownconnects.com. Subscriptions start at just $2 a month. And
what? $2? That's it?
And that gets you early access to every episode in its raw, unedited form, sometimes up to an hour of bonus material. So I'd like to also thank all of our sponsors, including A Plus Mobility,
Frank Steiner,
Shannyn Franklin of ReMax Elite,
Union Park Tavern,
Aaron Hunzinger of AHDidIt,
Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations,
About Time Movers,
the law offices of Frank J. Parise,
Public Craft Brewing,
the Lettering Machine,
the Port of Kenosha Beverage House,
Rockit Optical,
Vintage Underground,
Wink Beauty Boutique.
Wow, we get so many people.
Yeah, wow.
So many great businesses.
What a great show. Betsy Ade, thank you so much. That was so fun.
Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you. That was a great episode.
Great episode.
You guys are doing good work. Thank you for your work.
Thank you.
We appreciate
We couldn't do it without people like you coming here into our dungeon to talk to us.
It wasn't too
I'll
scary,
come to your
right?
dungeon anytime.
There's the soundbite. Hey, Jason, after all these episodes and, you know, after 6 seasons, starting our 6th season, what are we doing here?
I've heard that we're connecting Kenosha.
Boom.